Alright, just going to show you my Kodi media center setup. So I'm just going to get my universal remote. This is a Harmony Elite. And I'm just going to select watch media, TV media center. Just turn on the equipment. Just going to go relaunch it. Alright, so this is the Kodi home screen. I'm running this on a Shield, Nvidia Shield. So this theme is called Aeon MQ6. Sorry, this skin, and it's version 6.0.2, and it's a mod at the time of writing. This is 6.0.2. Now I'm running on Android SPMC, which is a mod for Kodi for Android. It's specifically written for Android, and it has some tweaks that make it run better on Android. The thing is, at time of writing, this is running Kodi Jarvis, so SPMC is Jarvis, whereas the normal build is the newer version, one version up from that. So just to make a note of that. So this skin's really cool. Allows you to, it shows really nice artwork in the menu. So I'm just going to click on to movies and just show you that interface. Let's go down, just show you some cool things that it has to say. As you can see, a lot of the there's a lot of artwork. So even disc artwork, as you can see there. Some of the covers actually have artwork animations within the covers themselves. I'm just trying to find one of them. This is an example. Nope. Let's quickly just jump. There's got to be one of them somewhere. Anyway, I'm just going to show you playback. This is all. These files are all on my NAS. Let's change to 24 Hz TV. There we go. Skip chapters. Just turn it down a bit. This is some information about the video. Press the info button, and yeah, okay, let's stop there. Let's go back. TV shows are similar. Go to TV shows. These are all shows that are on my NAS. As you can see, there's still artwork. It's very similar. So we're going to Suits. It's just loading. This is all running on a SQL database on my NAS as well. So here we go, and it shows you the season artwork there. And I can just go into one season, hit play. It's just 24 Hz.
On Suits.
Listening to his closing argument, I almost want to let him go myself, except for one thing. He's a liar. He thinks he doesn't have to play by the same rules, but we know he does.
Okay, here's info again. Shows information, the quality.
He cut a deal to save this firm. He cut a deal to keep us from going to prison. Okay. We give Evan people...
Stop. There we go. So that's TV shows. Alright, now I'm going to show the live TV component. I have a HD HomeRun connected to my network, and what that does is lets me to get free-to-air video from my aerial, and it converts it into a stream that Kodi can understand. So if I go into live TV, it's got all the channels. This is like Australian channels here, Channel 10, ABC News, the Food Network, Channel 7, 7HD. So if I go into that channel, it will in a second.
8 minutes after launching the assault, 3 attackers were dead. These were the scenes on the streets of central London as it all unfolded. A van
Press
crashed
info.
into crowds on London Bridge, then travelled onto the nearby Borough Market. It was in that busy
So it looks
part
like
of
there's
bars and
a
restaurants.
conflict in programming
Killers
because
jumped
there's
out
something
and
happened.
began attacking people
I can
with
hit
knives.
guide on my remote,
3 terrorists were
and the
quickly
guide
shot
will
dead,
bring
but
up the
the lockdown
EPG guide,
panic
and here I can
continued
actually
for hours
schedule
as
recordings. Let me
police
turn it
worked
down a
to
bit.
ensure the threat.
I can schedule recordings. Let's just go to 9 HD, 60 minutes. So press info. I'll have to check this why the guide's out. It's normally not out. There must be something. Oh, here we go. No, we're still on 60 minutes. The guide is just slightly. This is Australian TV. They're barely run on time with their programming. So anyway, it's recording 60 minutes as we speak. Yeah. So let's go to a different channel just to see example. Yeah. Let's go to another HD channel. Let's go to an ABC HD. Yeah. There we go. Information. Yeah. There you go. ABC HD. And I can go channel up or down. So you go channel up. Takes a few seconds, and we're switched. Now we're on ABC2. Information. ABC2. Oh, this is Citizen 4. There we go. See if we get information. So, ABC2. Alright. Now, another thing I'm going to show you is I've set this up with a third-party IPTV service, Necro IPTV, and I've added that into Kodi as well. So if I go up, these are all my free-to-air channels. When I go up here, these are some other ones I've added. I haven't added all of them. I added some UK channels and some US channels. One thing I noted is that some other channels don't have EPG data. So these Sky channels, see they've got the EPG data. If I actually go to guide, see all these US channels have nothing. I'm gonna actually email them about it and see what they can do about that. If there's a solution. See, a lot of the US ones don't have any guide data, but as we go into the UK, we've got some data on some of the channels like BBC and see Universal HD. Now, I'm impressed by the quality, especially of the UK channels. So I go to Universal HD. It takes a bit longer to buffer than my free-to-air channels because free-to-air channels are local. This is going on to the internet, but it didn't take too long. So now we're at Universal HD. If I go info, see it's got 1080p. If I wanted to find out exactly what the resolution is, I have a button on my remote called Stream Info. I'll just tap that. Brings up a little dialogue in the top corner, and it's showing me that the resolution is 1920 by 1080 at 25 frames per second. Yeah, so we're 1080. There are some channels that aren't 1080, so I'll bring up the guide. Let's go to Sky Arts HD. Takes a few seconds again because it's going out on the internet. I only have DSL. Alright, well, this is an old program that's retransmitted, but if I go information, that's 720p. Again, stream info. It's to 1280 by 720 at 25 frames per second. So yeah, that's a 720 stream. Even though my TV is receiving 1080p. Let's just try a different channel. Go back to the guide. Let's go to Cartoon Network in the UK. There you go, Cartoon Network HD. It's got information. This is at 720. It's cool how it has all the information about the show. Kodi does all that for you. So I'll go to stream info. Yep. 1280 by 720 at 20 frames per second. Still really great quality. So what I've found though is the UK and a lot of the European channels have very high quality. The US channels aren't as much high quality. I don't know why. So if I go to one of the US ESPN channels, they also take a lot longer to buffer. So this, if I go to the information, just bear with me, it's just changing frame rate because it's a 60 Hz signal. It is, this is a 720, let's have a look. Oh yes, it is, it's a 720 stream. So actually this is a good US channel, the ESPN channel. It's actually good. You can see flicker on this video. It's because I'm recording at 50 frames per second because it's a PAL video camera, but it's now the TV's at 60 Hz because this is a US stream. So what I'm going to do, I'll go back to a 50 Hz. There it gets better. Let's just go to another US channel. I'll show you an example. What's another example? Because they haven't added all the channels, so it's got a US being sports. It's actually good too, I think. So look, let's change to 60 again. There we go with MotoGP. That's at 60 Hz. Let's just switch in again. That's a 1080 stream. Yeah, it is. That's a 1080p stream. So the being Sports HD in the US is actually really great. Yeah, so we're watching MotoGP. Let me just go back to the guide. See, it'd be helpful if there's guide data. They don't know the MotoGP's on that channel. But yeah, like I said, not all channels are high quality. So far, I haven't found you a bad example. Let's try ESPN2. I'm pretty sure one of them. I think I removed all the crappy channels actually. That's a 722. Let's get back. Discovery velocity. Let's try that. Oh my goodness, I'm just not winning here. I'm actually happy that they're all 720, but I must have removed, because I can remove the channels that I want.
So can I talk about the segment we're going to do tomorrow, where we're fixing that rust? Okay. So as he's putting it.
Yeah, I think I removed all the crappy ones. Let's go see NBS. Some channels don't actually connect, but most of them do. Like this one's probably going to struggle. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't like that channel. Alright. Comedy Central. I think that was one that wasn't that good. Yeah, it crashed. That's another thing. When the channel can't connect, SPMC crashes. I think they'll probably fix that. And now's actually a good time to show you. This is the Android TV interface. So this is a Nvidia Shield. I've put SPMC here at the front. There's also YouTube, Spotify, TuneIn. And what's cool about SPMC or Kodi is that you can actually launch any of these Android apps within it, so you don't actually have to go back to this screen. You know, I've got Crossy Road and a few other things here. So let me just launch SPMC again. It would go back to 50 Hz in a second, just so it doesn't flicker for you. There we go, and we're back. Let's go back to live TV because I was showing you that. It's just importing the guide again. Alright, let's go back to the guide. Alright. History channel. Let's try history channel. I know one of them was a few of them were poor quality. Even HBO was poor, I think. So what's this? This is the tennis. That's changing 50, 60 Hz again. Info. That's 540p. Yeah, so that's a low resolution. If we go to info, that's 960 by 540. If we go to info again, yeah. So this is labeled by the IPTV service as US History Channel HD. So it's labeled as a HD screen, but this is a SD stream. It's actually an SD, and you can see by the quality. So yeah, there are some channels that hit and miss, but a lot of the European channels, UK specifically as well, they're all fine. Let's go to a UK channel. Like, let's go to this UK BT Sport ESPN. Buffering. Yeah. Let's just change it to 50 Hz again. There we go. Sometimes takes a few seconds to detect the video quality. Let's go to a different sports channel. Okay. BBC One. Let's go to BBC One. HD. There we go. BBC One. That is 720p stream. All high quality. We've got a stream info. Yep, 720. Yeah. It's pretty terrible what's going on. It's almost nearly every week there's something going on the news. Yeah, that's to an IPTV stream, IPTV 1 HD. It's another UK channel. There we go, it's buffering. Sometimes, yeah, it's buffers like this when the connection's slow. What's great is that Kodi will eventually detect this happening too much and just pause for a bit and just try to buffer more, just so this doesn't happen as much. So this is 720 signal info. Yep, 720p. So that's IP. Disney XT. I think Disney is not HD. Let me check. Let's have a look. Disney XT. Yeah, that's 720. So yeah, it's HD as well. Okay, so that's TV. Another thing I'll show you how the PVR, I've set some stuff to record. So in PVR, you can go, I'll go to timers, and these are all the shows that I have set to record on a, Late Night with James Corden, Four Corners, A Checkout, Fixer Upper. All these are scheduled, and it'll automatically record these. And if I go to recordings, these are all the shows that have been recorded. So if I go to the project, these are recordings that were done. Let's hit play. It's just before the project. I can just, again, this is all recorded like a normal thing. I can fast forward up to 32 times. Just fast forward it. It's just had a bit of a buffer. So there we go, and there's the project.
Awarding a lucrative coal license to a union mate in a dodgy deal which cost the state tens of millions of dollars. The judge branded his actions deviant right.
So that's the project.
Opening fire and torching gaming tables before taking his own life. Most of the victims.
So that's the project. So yeah, that's a recording. And you can even you can leave it playing in the background. See, I'm leaving it playing. So you got the video in the corner, and I can just navigate to another part of the interface. There's the video, the weather, and I can just stop the video. There we go. That's live TV. Spotify, for example, that's an Android app, and it's a good way to show you launching an Android app. So you just hit Spotify, gets out of Kodi, and just launches Spotify on Android. There we go. And then I can just play music. So whatever. Play. There you go. And stop. Let's go to stop. And if I actually get out of the app, it goes back to the interface. See? So same with everything else. Same with YouTube. If I launch YouTube, that actually launches the YouTube app on Android. Now, see, Kodi actually has YouTube built in, but it's not as good. It's limited to 720p for starters because of the API, and just having it on Android is a lot better. And I'll show you an awesome example of that. So let me just get back into Kodi again. See, I've got home videos. I've customized this, so you can actually do so much with this skin. See, I've got home videos. I've got web TV is just like I've got like Twit and other plugins like Twit and stuff like that that I can watch. So that's web stuff. But I could any app from Android I can add here. Home videos, just home recordings, documentaries and miscellaneous. I've just created it's just a flat folder, you know. So I've got stuff in there. I can add more in here. Super easy. Just go down with your key. Go down again. Go to customize main menu. And then here we've got all these side menus, and we can actually see movies, TV shows, Spotify. I can go in and add one, so I go all the way down. These red ones are the ones I've turned off. So there's one that says empty. I go to empty, go here and go replace this with. And then on this side I can choose what I want. I can do a video add-on, audio add-on, programs add-on. If I want an Android app, I go to programs add-on and I select an Android app. Yeah, so I can do heaps of things. You can even have a playlist in the menu, so I'll get out of this. So you can even have a button here that launches a playlist. So yeah, that's Kodi on Android TV, running on Nvidia Shield, with the PVR function working, both for IPTV and for local over-the-air tuning. And it actually does, the PVR is fully functional. Now I want to show you one more thing with apps on Android and things you can do. Just get my phone. And I say I launch. Let's get that in focus. Come on, focus. Alright, if I launch YouTube. And let's go to subscriptions. Just show something, whatever. Let's go to screen Lindsay Sterling. Say if I wanted to play a video here on that thing, because this is an Android TV, it also has a Chromecast thing built in. See how there's this button here, this cast button. I press it. It says connecting to Shield down here. YouTube automatically launches in 60 Hz. Sorry about the flicker. And then I'll just select a video on my phone. Just hit play. And now it's playing on the Shield. And I got controls on my phone. I can tap here. I can queue other. Sorry, it's not focus. Focus. Yeah, so I can queue other videos. I can pause the TV, play. I can skip, queue other YouTube videos. So yeah, and that's YouTube playing. It allows me to cast photos and YouTube videos straight to the Shield TV. So I'll just hit pause on my phone. Just pause, and let's just press the disconnect button on my phone, and it quits the app and goes straight back into Kodi. So it's all very seamless, very easy to use. On my remote, if I ever want to get out of Kodi, I can just press a button to get back to the Android home screen. And I can get to other apps if I want to. This way, the Google Play Store, Netflix. I could add Netflix to the Media Center, SPMC, so I'll launch it here. Currently, I use a Blu-ray player for Netflix instead, because currently Netflix on the Nvidia Shield doesn't support switching refresh rate. So I like to have it so when I play back something on Netflix, I want it to switch to, say, 24 Hertz on a film footage, or etc. So, but it doesn't do that on here. I'll show you an example. So if we just play an episode, so it's just playing. The quality will improve. It's just because it's buffering. There you go. The qualities are improving. So yeah, it's playing at 60 Hz, where I know this is a 24 FPS footage my Blu-ray player, when I play Netflix, it would switch based on the content. So that's the only reason why I don't use the Netflix app on Android TV at this stage. Later on, when they fix this or make a change, I will use it. Yeah, but currently I'm not going to do that. So let me just kill that. I'll just kill that. YouTube, Spotify. There we go. See, I got a program launcher. I can go back. So yeah, yes, I do have access to Netflix and all that stuff. But as yeah, Google Play Store's cool. You can access the whole Play Store. You don't get access to all the mobile apps, only the Android TV apps. But you can sideload. So there's Kodi. There's the official version. And I have got it installed. I'm just using SPMC. So that's the Play Store. And yeah, you can play cool things like Odyssey Road and Real Racing and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's it. I think that's all about what I'm going to show you now. I'll just quickly show you what the unit looks like. If you'd like, I've got it. Let me just tilt this down a bit. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yeah, so if I go down there, just tilt this down. So if I open this, in there I have the Nvidia Shield. Well, let me just take the camera off the tripod, that'll probably be easier. So there we go, there's the Nvidia Shield. Yeah, I've got that Logitech Harmony blaster that kind of pretty much controls everything in here. I've got a HDMI switcher in there and a switch. There's that Blu-ray player that I use for Netflix and Blu-rays, and then I've got an Xbox 360 and a Wii in there as well, but I don't use those that much. But yeah, and that just hides in there. Yeah, that's SPMC.